Good afternoon and welcome to the joint general session of the ISO Board of Governors and WEIM governing body. Please note that all audio connections will be muted until the Q&A portion of the call. We'll give you instructions on how to enter the queue at that time. With that, I'll turn the call over to Roger Collington with the California ISO. Please go ahead.
Thank you, Tegan. Roger Collington here, General Counsel and Corporate Secretary, and it's my pleasure to open up the meeting today and start with our roll call before I turn it over to our first agenda item. So we'll start with Vice Chair Bornstein.
Present.
Chair Campbell.
Present.
Member Decker.
Present.
Governor Edo.
Present.
Governor Galitova. Vice Chair Konzioka.
Present.
Governor Leslie.
Present.
Member Prescott.
Here.
Chair Shorey.
Here.
And Member Wagner.
Here.
We have 7 present and 3 that are here. And so we have our full complement for the governing body and the board. We have a full quorum and we can proceed with that. Let me turn it over to the chairs for their welcoming comments as part of our agenda item number 1. Chair Campbell.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the March 20th joint general session of the ISO Board of Governors and the Western Energy and Balance Market Governing Body. Thank you for attending today's meeting. Now I'll pass it off to Chair Shorey.
Yes, thank you. My welcome too to all of you that are attending with us virtually today. I just wanted to note that while we have a very short meeting agenda today, it's an important one. I want to extend thanks on behalf of all of us to the members of our Market Surveillance Committee who really do work very hard to provide both very thoughtful and important remarks that are considered by us as we attempt to grapple with some of the toughest issues that we have to address as we run markets. So I'm very pleased that we have an individual that wants to be reappointed, and I just wanted to extend thanks to all of them. Thanks.
Thank you, Chair Campbell. Thank you, Chair Shorey. Hagan, do we have any public comment for items not on the agenda? This is our general public comment session.
If you would like to make a comment at this time, please use the raise hand icon in Zoom. You'll receive a pop-up when it is time for you to be unmuted. Please acknowledge that pop-up and click it so that you may be unmuted. Again, if you would like to make a comment at this time, use the raise hand function in Zoom. I'm not showing any hands raised at this time.
Thank you, Tegan. With that, we'll move to our next agenda item, which is number 2. It's the decision on our February 7th, 2024 joint general session minutes. And can I have a motion for those minutes, please?
So moved.
Second. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you, governing body members and board members. The motion passes. With that, it's my pleasure to turn to our CEO for his remarks and his recommendation for the MSC reappointment. Elliot?
Thank you, Roger. Chair Shorey, Chair Campbell, members of the ISO Board of Governors, WM governing body. Great to be with you on this beautiful March day. I know we've got a pretty tight schedule today, so I'm going to keep my comments very brief, but just wanted to thank all of you again. It's been wonderful spending time together, just a great collaborative spirit, and just lots of really positive things happening at the moment. So thanks again for all of your engagement, leadership, and support. I am going to turn to the decisional item on the Market Surveillance Committee reappointment. I think as many of you know, Dr. James Bushnell has served as a member of the ISO's Market Surveillance Committee since 2002. During his tenure on the MSC, Dr. Bushnell has provided invaluable experience and advice to the ISO Board of Governors, the WM governing body, ISO management and staff on numerous issues relating to the operation of the ISO market. Dr. Bushnell is an expert in the field of energy policy with an emphasis on market incentives and the impact on market power. This diverse and exceptional expertise makes him a highly valued member of the MSC and an excellent complement to the other MSC members. His term as a committee member expires on March 31st, 2024. The tariff and governing documents require the ISO CEO to appoint the MSC members subject to joint approval by the ISO board and WM governing body. Therefore, I request that the ISO Board and WIM governing body approve the reappointment of Dr. Bushnell as a member of the MSC and authorize execution of a contract for a 3-year term. So I'm going to turn it to Roger for the
Okay,
final
we'll do
procedural
the
steps.
process. Thank you, Elliot. Any comments from the board or the governing body as to Dr. Bushnell's reappointment? Push your button.
I'm very happy that Dr. Bushnell wants to continue serving. He's been a member for quite a while and his contribution is invaluable. And so thank him and thank you all for doing such a great job on the MSC.
Thank you, Angelina. Any other comments? Seeing none. Hagan, can you see if we have any public comment?
I'm not showing any hands raised for any public commentary.
Thank you. I think it's time for our motion. Move that the ISO Board of Governors and WEIM governing body approve the reappointment of Dr. James Bushnell to the ISO Market Surveillance Committee for a 3-year term to end March 31, 2027. And move that the Chief Executive Officer is authorized and directed to enter into an appropriate consulting agreement with Dr. James Bushnell to compensate him for his participation on the ISO Market Surveillance Committee. Can I have a motion, please?
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Thank you, Joe. All in favor?
I
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Excellent. Thank you. Governing body and board, the motion passes. The last item we have on our very quick agenda today is for informational reports that have been submitted and posted on our website, as well as submitted to the board and the governing body. And if there's any questions on those, we could field those at this time. With that, I can adjourn what I can guarantee is the quickest meeting I have ever done as the ISO corporate secretary. Thank you, everyone.